Hello everyone and welcome back to Synthetic Lover. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, the links are in the description. Or if you want to start from the very beginning, I also have a playlist. Last part, it was interesting, a little sad, a lot of emotions. We'll go with that. And now we want to see if we can like help out Kareem or anything, and going to Terrance's office to talk with him. And that's where we are. Yeah, cool. If you want to make that make more sense, watch the previous part. When I get there, I notice his door is closed. I knock gently before popping my head in. Oh.
Ian, please give us a few minutes.
Okay. Nico, the technician, is there with Terrance, and he looks upset.
Sorry, I'll wait at my desk.
Thank you.
When Nico leaves, I'll make sure I'm the next one to go in. Terrance and I haven't exchanged a word about the unreciprocated kiss or him watching me. He's acting like nothing happened. I suppose it's easier for him than trying to explain. With the much more urgent things needing to be addressed, I'm going to give him a pass for now. The office door opens a few minutes later and Nico walks out without sparing a glance my way. Okay, what's happening? Is our cover blown? Is Ian's cover blown? I walk in and notice Terrance is already closing the blinds. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone thinks that we're engaging in non-work appropriate behavior every time I visit his office. He's the top dog in the facility though, so it's not like they could actually complain.
This is about Kareem, correct?
See.
Yes, please tell me you didn't give Nico the authorization to reset him. He was here for that, right?
I didn't yet, but I was just about to sign off on it right now.
Terrance, wait! Please.
Ian, Kareem's case is very complicated. A clean start is his best option.
No! This is not right!
I understand this is quite upsetting, but believe me when I say the alternative is much worse.
Terrance sighs gravely.
You've noticed the way he acts, correct? That he's showing some behavior unusual for Biots?
He's experiencing emotions, and his awareness is off the charts. Is he just like me? Did he get activated by the device?
What happened to you isn't at all what happened to him, Ian. He's been hacked and operated on, illegally.
Really?
Having Biots with real emotion has always been the holy grail. However, that's not actually possible. You either suppress their will and emotions, or you have them acting exactly like humans and wanting to do their own thing. Biot tampering is illegal and incurs not only hefty fines but also years of jail time without parole if the culprit is found. At the same time, it's hard to prove anything. So, what some people try to do is bypass GL's built-in protocols to make Biots more human-like for their own entertainment. Unfortunately, there currently isn't anything capable of safely unlocking a Biot, except the device that affected you. Biots end up breaking when hacked. Mental and physical disorders emerge, most of which are beyond repair in a regular facility. This happens very rarely. When it does, GL is quick to pull the Biot off the market because of how unsafe they could be. Reporting a Biot as tampered starts an investigation. The Biot will be decommissioned and taken to GL's research division to be studied.
So that's what they mean by dissected.
Yes. According to the tests the techs ran, Kareem has been tampered with. I'm sure you've noticed he's not well. It's serious. The people here cannot do anything to help him. His best bet is to be reset.
But what if he doesn't want to?
Ian, please.
No, Terrance. Just no. Kareem doesn't want to be reset. He doesn't want to die.
What are you suggesting I do?
Send him back as is. Say he's been fixed up. He looks normal to me.
Oh Lord, this is complicated.
That will only delay the inevitable. The owner will realize none of the original problems they reported were fixed, and send him back.
But this gives him more time. In the meantime, we can figure something out. Can't Nightfall do anything?
This could get us in trouble, solicit unwanted attention. Do I need to remind you how important it is for us to lay low until the assignment is completed?
To hell with the assignment if we can't save one single Biot! What's the point if we can't make this small dent? Isn't being part of Nightfall supposed to mean you care?
The need of the many outweighs the need of the few.
Oh, cut the crap, Terrance. We can do both. Kareem needs us. He's suffering in there, and you are the only one who can save him.
We can't jeopardize the mission. It's too important.
You sound like a broken record. So focused on the stupid mission for the greater good when you can do the same right here, right now. How am I supposed to deal with this? How am I supposed to keep following you into this, knowing that you let someone important to me die? Tell me.
Ian, please don't be so dramatic. You just met him.
Excuse me? I may have just met Kareem, but that doesn't mean he can't be important to me. You know what? This conversation is over. If you don't save him, I will. I just have one friend who needs me right now. I'm sure I can figure something out.
Oh lord. Oh my god, this is so complicated, but also, oh my god. So good. I storm out of the office and head to diagnostics, angry at how easily Terrance dismissed Kareem's case. A quick peek at Nico's workstation screen lets me know that Terrance has authorized Kareem's reset for Monday next week. I have 2 days to come up with a solution. Don't worry, Kareem. I'll get you out of this mess. Terrance didn't come back home last night. I don't think it's because he's upset with me, and even if he was, he's not the type to let personal feelings affect his routine. So it's probably work-related. Still, he could have sent a message. I hope he's alright. I take a quick shower before heading to the repair facility. When I enter, it looks completely deserted. It's Saturday, after all. Terrance's office door is open when I go upstairs to check on him.
Good morning.
Hello, Ian.
Is everything all right? You didn't come home last night and didn't send a message. I was worried, you know.
I apologize. I completely lost track of time.
Terrance stretches in his chair and yawns. That's when I notice the huge bags under his eyes.
Let me make you a cup of coffee.
Hold on. Sit down for a moment, please.
Are we actually going to talk about this? Are we actually going to do this? Oh my god. Intrigued, I take a seat in one of the chairs in front of his desk.
I took a look into Kareem's case again and bought him some time. He's not going to be reset or reported as tampered with. We'll keep him in this facility until Nightfall comes back to me with a solution within a week. Dr. Karras is looking into it personally.
This seems almost too good to be true. Unless there's a catch.
Thank you so much, Terrance. I really appreciate that.
It was the right thing to do.
I'd like to go tell him right now, if that's okay.
Of course. I'll come with you and let him out of his cell so he can stretch his legs a bit.
It's very considerate.
Oh. Something's gonna happen. Why would you do this? You already know that he lashes out. When you arrive at Kareem's cell, Terrance uses his ID to deactivate the security barrier.
Please be careful, Ian. Don't venture out of the labs, as some of the main cameras are functioning, even on weekends. I'll unlock the employee lounge at the end of the corridor, where you can talk comfortably. I'll be upstairs. Just send me a message when you're done chatting.
Okay. Thank you again, Terrance. I'll see you in a bit.
Terrance doesn't wait for Kareem to get up and walks away. I enter the cell and pat Kareem gently on the shoulder. Kareem smiles widely and sits up.
Hello there. How's my favorite intern doing?
It's nice to see you too, Kareem. Come on, let's go. Terrance doesn't mind if you leave your cell.
I'm really starting to like this Terrance of yours. Can you introduce us sometime?
Sure, if that's what you want.
What? You're not afraid I'm gonna steal him from you?
You better not. I roll my eyes at that.
You can try, but he's pretty hard to get. I wouldn't waste my time if I were you.
Fine. Then maybe I'll steal you.
No thanks. We both laugh and head for the employee lounge. The employee... wow. Brain. The employee room looks better than I expected. It's a large, bright space with a contemporary kitchen, video game station, and a rest area filled with beanbags of all shapes and sizes. Kareem makes his way to the kitchen like he belongs there and starts rummaging in the cupboards? A moment later, he returns to my side with 2 tall glasses of something sparkly. He hands one to me.
Cheers, Ian.
What are we celebrating?
You tell me, my friend. I take it you didn't just come for a visit.
That I haven't.
Holy shit. You kidding me?
No, I'm not. Terrance will find you a place where you'll be safe and taken care of.
This is the first good news I've had since... well, since they activated me.
I'm sorry you had it so rough, Karim.
Hey, don't worry about it. I have you now, so I'll be fine.
We clink our glasses together and down them in one go.
What was that? Champagne?
I believe so. Let me see what else they have here. If I have any more of that paste, I'm gonna puke.
Kareem goes back into the kitchen while I make myself comfortable in a large beanbag near the window. I stretch my whole body, closing my eyes and enjoying the morning sunlight. I'm glad the situation with Kareem worked out and I don't have to resort to anything drastic.
Ian, catch!
Oh. Kareem tosses a chocolate bar he found in the cupboards at me.
Junk food ain't good for you, but it sure tastes great.
Thanks!
Kareem gestures to me to scoot over and joins me in the beanbag.
Thank you, Ian, for all that you're doing for me.
Stop. I'm like staring at his face. I'm like, ah, yes.
You're really kind.
He's such a good voice.
I could say the same about you. You're a good person.
Who, me? No, I'm an asshole. You just don't know me. But I'm on my best behavior with you, my friend, because you sure as hell deserve it.
The statement worries me a little. Kareem stares at me as I eat the chocolate bar.
What? Did I smear the chocolate all over?
Yeah, a little.
He points to the corner of his mouth, amused. I try to wipe it away, but it makes Kareem grin even wider.
Let me.
Oh god. Oh, wow. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no. Do we want this? I don't know. Kareem moves towards me slowly, looking straight into my eyes. He then leans in and kisses me on the corner of my mouth, licking off the trace of chocolate that was there. Stop. Go along with it, shit. Stop. I look at him, startled and slightly uncomfortable.
Too much too fast, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Sorry, I guess I just got caught in the moment. You're so damn wonderful, it was hard to resist.
Don't worry about it.
The kiss was a little unexpected, but it's not a big deal. I understand how bored and lonely Kareem must be, being cooped up in his cell for hours on end.
I'm glad we got a chance to spend time together like this. I don't have anyone besides Terrance that I can be open with.
You can always talk to me.
Thanks, Karim.
Kareem, whichever one, gestures at me with a bottle of champagne, offering to a refill for my glass and a nod enthusiastically. We continue chatting, sipping our drinks, and enjoying the sunlight.
That was a lot of champagne. I gotta step out to the washroom for a moment. Be right back.
Sure.
I finish my business and proceed to washing my hands, checking my hair in the mirror. Spending time with Kareem was nice. I catch myself yet again being grateful to Terrance for looking into Kareem's case. Wow. Didn't mean for my throat to get stuck there. I wipe my hands on a soft, rotating towel before pushing open the exit, only to find it stuck.
Huh?
I give the bathroom door another solid push to make sure it doesn't budge. Oh, no!
Is this some kind of joke? Karim? Open the door, please.
No answer.
Hello? Are you there, Karim? Stop joking around and let me out!
Karim isn't answering. Oh no, please. I'm not sure what to make of this, so I try to dial Terrance using my comm. No answer there either. I give it another minute and try again. The call just goes to voicemail.
Okay, Terrance definitely wouldn't just ignore my call. Karim, are you there? This door is blocked and I can't get it open. Karim?
It looks like I have to force my way through. I take a few steps back and rush the door full force. Breaking through turns out to be easier than expected. I return to the employee lounge and do a hurried check of the room, looking for Kareem and calling out for him. No one's here. A bad feeling clenches in my gut, and I bolt for Terrance's office. I meet no one on my way back. The facility is just as deserted as before, and I barge into Terrance's office without knocking. Instead of Terrance, Kareem is sitting at the desk looking through his computer.
Kareem? What are you doing here? Where is Terrance?
Damn you, Ian. You just couldn't wait downstairs, could you?
What are you doing?
I don't get what you're saying.
Oh god. My gaze falls to a body laying on the floor, face bleeding. It's Terrance. His mouth is taped shut and his hands are bound behind his back. He is staring at me. The fuck?
Kareem, what is the meaning of this?
Stay out of it, okay? I have no quarrel with you.
What's going down then?
Absolutely not! I can't let you hurt Terrance. Why are you doing this? He's the one who saved you from being reset by GL!
Oh, please. I'm having a hard time imagining he actually did. Sure, he signed some papers to keep me here longer, but where am I going after that? He refuses to tell me. Also, my guess is, he only kept me here because you asked him, which is another thing I'm still trying to make sense of. A Biot bossing his owner around, that's fucking hilarious. There's something fishy about you two, and I'm going to find out what.
Kareem, please.
Don't take me for a fool, Ian. Do you think it's my first time at the repair facility? I've been here a dozen times with the same problems. And no one, do you hear me? No one ever did so much as blink at me. And then you show up, all polite and friendly, and save me, so to speak. Not only that, but you get Terrance to let me out of my cell so I could hang out with you. That is unheard of.
I get that you've been through a lot and you don't trust humans, but please let Terrance go. At least trust me on this.
I do trust you, Ian. You're important to me. You're the first Biot who I've really connected with like this.
Good. So, let's release Terrance.
I can't do that.
If you can't, then I will.
I kneel next to Terrance and start to free his arms. And then I suddenly feel Kareem's hand on my shoulder, pulling me back.
Stop. I don't want to hurt you.
Then don't. Then don't. Why is that so hard?
Let me finish what I started.
What do you do? What did you start?
And what is that?
Find out what this bastard's hiding in his files. I was getting into something right before you showed up.
Will you let him go after?
A GL big shot like him? Not likely. He already knows too much about me. And he's, you know, GL. Ha! Self-explanatory.
Don't tell. Ian.
I can't let you hurt him.
Okay. Whew, he's sticking to it. The conversation is going nowhere. I try to get back to freeing Terrance. Kareem is blocking my way and looking me in the eyes.
No, Kareem. This is not okay.
I push Kareem away and get back to untying Terrance.
You asked for this, friend.
Oh god. Oh lord. Kareem lunges at me, tumbling both of us to the side. We wrestle on the floor as I try to overpower him. I am strong, but so is Kareem. I'm an intimate companion, not a fighter. I don't know a smidgen about combat, but I've seen quite a few movies. They aren't the equivalent of reality, but by their logic, all I need to do is get him into a headlock for a bit and tape him up just like Terrance. Then I'll have time to cool off and hopefully sort all this out. But Kareem overpowers me instead. I'm down on one knee and he has me exactly in the position I imagined myself pulling off on him. Survival instincts kick in. I somehow manage to get up and get myself out of his grip. That only earns me a fist to the side of the jaw. The power and overwhelming pain from the blow throws me off balance. I stumble violently to the side and my head crashes into something. Oh great, cool, we black out. Just before I lose consciousness, I think I hear a gunshot. Oh well, cool, great. Wonderful. When I wake up, I don't recognize where I am. My vision is a bit hazy, but something about my surroundings is comforting. It slowly dawns on me that the room is the bedroom of the apartment Terrance and I have been staying at. I don't know how I got here. The last thing I remember was being at the GL facility. I'm topless, but still have my pants on. Terrance is laying next to me. Bruises and traces of blood still visible on his face. Attempting to get up proves futile, as I don't manage to find enough balance to stand, but the commotion wakes up Terrance.
Ian, you're awake. I'm so relieved.
Terrance hugs me tightly. It's endearing and also slightly uncharacteristic of him. There you go.
What happened?
You got a concussion when you hit your head on the shelf back in my office.
Awesome. Now that he mentions it, I remember a familiar figure hovering over me and experiencing intense pain. I still feel it like a tight band around my head, mixed with the throbbing pain at my jaw. I'm nauseous and dizzy. I don't remember ever feeling this bad before in my life.
Is that why I blacked out?
Terrance doesn't answer, but then I remember Kareem.
Terrance, are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. These are just minor scrapes. Kareem pulled a fast one on me, though. Did not expect it. I'm fine. These are just minor scrapes. Kareem pulled a fast one on me, though. Did not expect it.
I'm so sorry about Kareem, Terrance. I don't understand what came over him. We were chatting, and everything was fine before...
I tell Terrance all the events on my end up until my arrival to his office.
I couldn't answer my comm. He smashed it on the floor early on.
I shake my head in disbelief. I feel terrible underestimating the potential trouble someone as unwell as Kareem could have caused. Should have been more cautious.
You got there on time, though. If you didn't give me a head start on unbinding my hands, this would have turned out very differently.
I'm glad I helped.
Where is Kareem?
Where is Kareem? I need to talk to him.
Kareem is with Nightfall. I got in touch with him as soon as I disabled him.
Disabled?
I shot him, but no critical organs were hit. He'll make it.
I exhale in relief.
Kareem's been through so much. He just needs help.
He's in good hands with Nightfall. Dr. Karras offered him to stay with her. She will do everything in her power to help him and more. She will make sure he doesn't have to endure any more suffering.
Wow.
That's great. Still, I'd like to talk to him if possible.
Unfortunately, we can't make any visits at this point in our assignment, but I'll try to arrange a call sometime soon.
The assignment. With everything happening, I almost forgot about the device and our plan to retrieve it.
The device? Can it help Kareem? If we use it on him, would we somehow be able to fix him?
Chances are very high that it will help. Even though Kareem's problems run deep, we may be able to reverse a lot of what's been done to him by using the device. If he agrees, of course. Other things can be dealt with therapy, and the rest will heal with time. Dr. Karras could probably tell you more. What I know for sure, though, is that your friendship will definitely help him along the way.
I nod.
Let's find that device.
Let's do it. Terrance gives me a small smile.
You should rest now. We'll talk about everything tomorrow.
Yeah, but how are we going to cover this up?
I'll do that then.
I lay down on my side, facing Terrance, and close my eyes. I wake up in the middle of the night from the cold. Where did the comforting warmth surrounding me go? When I roll over, I see Terrance sitting on the edge of the bed with his back to me.
Can't sleep?
He doesn't answer. I sit up and join him, touching him tentatively on the shoulder.
Terrance. Hey, talk to me. Are you alright?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I almost lost you today. I'm sorry.
For what?
For keeping my distance all this time. For pushing you away when you showed me how you feel.
Oh, the voices are so soft.
I was afraid that once I opened up to you, to us, I will lose focus. Our relationship will affect my judgment. This will impact my work at Nightfall, especially because you're a big part of my assignment. I can't continue living the same way I always did. You were important to me, Ian. I want you to know that.
Come here.
Hugs? I pull him into a hug. Hugs! He changed his mind about me, but what about his work?
What if you do lose focus in the end?
It doesn't matter anymore if that happens. What I do for Nightfall is crucial, sure, but my personal life also matters. The universe has given me a once-in-a-lifetime chance at something special. Realizing I didn't have the guts to take it made everything else seem less meaningful. Even more so given the recent developments. So I want to take a shot at this. If it's not too late, of course.
Of course!
You're saying you want me?
Oh god. Hey! The nipples. Sorry, every time I see nipples, nipples. We've been deprived of nipples for so long, and every time we see one, it's just like, oh, nipple. A sighting, a rare sighting. He nods. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. For all the time we spent together, I didn't think this day would come. I tug Terrance's arm closer and pull him in. Looking into his eyes, his expression is intense and serious. My gaze drops to his lips. With an arm over his shoulder, I lean towards Terrance, waiting for him to completely close the distance between us. He exhales, parting his lips and moves in for a kiss. He's surprisingly gentle and tentative. I follow his lead. I'm gonna stop. No, I was kidding. It's hard to hold back, but I make a point to let Terrance set the pace. He soon lets himself go and kisses me deeply, passionately. Finally feeling his raw desire for me is the most rewarding thing I've ever experienced, and I force myself to suppress my excitement, afraid to ruin the moment. When we break the kiss, Terrance wraps his arms around me again, nuzzling my neck.
Sorry it took me so long.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna go. Okay.
You can make it up to me.
Oh.
And by that, I mean you need to make it up to me.
I'll try.
Come on, let's get under the sheets. I'm freezing.
Ian, you got a concussion a few hours ago. I'm not sure if right now is the best time to engage in...
Who said anything about engaging in stuff? Besides, I'm feeling better already.
It's true. I don't know how long I slept, but my headache has mostly subsided. While my jaw still hurts, the mere thought of Terrance lying next to me, wanting me, makes it insignificant. Terrance still hesitating, so I roll my eyes and pull him in.
Give me some of that body heat, will ya?
Sure, I'll help you warm up.
He scoots in close and wraps an arm around me, our bodies pressing together, sharing the heat.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. I feel his warm breath on the back of my neck, and it sends shivers down my spine. A few minutes in, I realize I won't be able to sleep with his heavy body next to mine like this. I feel heat rising inside me from wanting to see Terrance give in to his desires and claim me. Here we go. I'm not sure if he's game for anything yet. I shiver and let out a quiet grunt, unconsciously shifting my hips closer to the warm body behind me. Despite the slight headache, already turned on just thinking about the possibility of seeing Terrance naked. One more movement feels like... one more movement lets me feel his growing erection. I kiss my backside. Channel Lana. Overjoyed, I press my body even harder against Terrance, grinding more obviously.
Ian, what are you doing?
We get in it at home. We sit in it's the scene.
You tell me.
This was your plan all along, wasn't it?
I'm just going with the flow here. Can't help that you turn me on so much.
I do?
Do you really need to ask?
If I'm going to go forward with this, I need to know you're okay.
I'm fine. Also an adult, so I'll take full responsibility for myself.
All right.
Terrance shuffles off the bed and starts removing his pajamas. There is a ticket on screen, let's go! I'm gonna stop right here on this screen. Thank you everyone for joining me today. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, links are in the description. Those links, by the way, are for the safer work versions because I know YouTube is gonna come after me if I don't do that. So it's the Steam version and the itch page for the safer work version. So check those out. Thank you to this month's patrons. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. If you want to support me in a different way other than subscribing or liking and all that stuff on YouTube, or if you want exclusive access to stuff, early access to videos and other things, check out my Patreon. Hopefully I'll see you there, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.